The
PC98 is a colloquial term used for a range of computers manufactured by NEC, Nippon Electric, from 1982 up until 2003. They were built on hardware that was based on Intel architecture but was IBM incompatible. Essentially what this means is that most Western software on hardware wouldn't run natively. There were localized ports of MS-DOS and Windows that ran on these machines, and of course there were localized versions of other popular software as well. However, most Western developers struggled to develop for the PC98, so most software was produced locally. As a result, the PC98 became the de facto platform for home and business use. Most Western IBM clones at the time were unsuitable for Japanese use, as they were unable to display the thousands of kanji used in the Japanese language. NEC was able to overcome this and build a system that would natively support the display of kanji by using software rendering for text instead of hardware. Unfortunately, the vast majority of the 98's library has a high barrier to entry unless you're somewhat fluent in Japanese. There are of course some titles that have little story or rely too much on gameplay that they can be enjoyed without any real knowledge of Japanese. There are also a handful of fan-translated titles available and some ongoing projects, but the system is hard to develop for or translate for, so some projects can take years to reach a playable state. This video isn't intended to be a complete history, just the Cliff Notes version to give viewers some background so you can follow on a little bit easier. If you'd like to know more, or even try out emulating the 98 yourself, I will put in the description a link that gives you everything you need to start with. But that is it for this video. I hope to have something else out relatively soon, but for now, goodbye, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification icon, you know the deal.
Yes! Oh my god! It's all